What's your favorite thing to do in the downtime? Like downtime, how do you pass the time when you have these big gaps between games?
I've been watching a lot of the other games, just hanging out in the hotel, watching. I'll watch Oregon State play the other day against North Carolina. Probably gonna watch them again today. I ended up going to the Mississippi State game the other night, so that was a good game. Just taking it easy, hanging out with my family, just trying not to think about baseball all the time, but it's kind of hard not to.
You played junior college baseball across the river over there. Has there been an extra level, of anticipation getting back to this area because of that?
It's kind of always been my goal to get back here and revisit this place. Playing at the College World Series, I went and talked to Coach Reardon the other day. Had a 2-hour conversation with him, so it's good to be back, and I think I'm gonna go check it out today, just see how it's changed over the last couple of years. So
being so close, did you get to come over here at all when you were in JUCO?
Yeah, we came over here a few times for dinner, concerts, and stuff like that. So I'm pretty familiar with kind of how Omaha works.
Last year, and this year too, you've gotten really good at the end of the year, and in both instances you had injuries early on. I mean, do you think those have played a role in maybe the slow starts you've gotten and then maybe getting over those and getting hot at the end of the year?
I don't know. It's hard to say. I'm not one to make an excuse about starting slow and having a bad year, but it definitely helps when you're healthy and get some at-bats and get in a groove. So that's just kind of how it's worked out the past 2 years. So as far as injury goes, I feel like it does slow you down a little bit as far as taking time off and not being able to get in a rhythm early on. So a little bit to answer your question.
Were there any nerves playing yesterday in front of that for the first time? And if so, did getting that first hit help you out at all?
I really wasn't nervous, to be honest with you. I was excited. It's definitely the biggest stage I've played at, but I've played in a lot of big games here at the University of Arkansas and also at the JUCO World Series my freshman and sophomore year. So it was definitely a big stage, but I wasn't nervous. And then the first hit was cool for me, though, to get it out of the way.
I know it's not as easy as it looks, but you guys have been blowing out a lot of teams in the postseason. What do you attribute those margins of win to?
Just our team is really good. We're playing really good baseball right now. Our lineup is pretty dangerous, 1 through 9, and you got Blaine Knight going on the mound. He's going to give you 5, 6, 7 solid innings every time. So just the confidence level is pretty high right now. And we got a really talented team, and we're just playing really good ball right now.
In a lot of these games, you've had that big inning, and it seems like it's kind of deflated the other team. Can you sense that when you're going through that, that anything along those lines?
I just feel like we're always poised for a big inning. Yeah. So yesterday, it was me and Shaddy started out with back-to-back singles, and then a walk here, a walk there, and it just – I don't know what it is, but it's tough to throw to our guys. It's tough to get through our lineup a couple times without getting hurt. So I just think the pitcher got worn down a little bit. I think that's what usually happens. And then, we're really good at taking advantage of mistakes and capitalizing on the walks they give us and the errors they might give us. So that's how we get those big innings.
Shaddy compared it to a freight train.
I guess that's a good comparison because it gets going. It's hard to stop. So I guess so.
Okay. What do you think of the name Mr. June?
I don't know. I don't know what to say, but I mean, I really don't know.
How did you keep going when you had some of those struggles and things weren't going right there in the middle of the season to turn it on here at the end?
I just think I owe it to my teammates to keep working. It wouldn't be right. It wouldn't be right to me or my teammates if I just quit and gave up because it was going bad. So I just kept going after it every day, trying to get back in a groove, trying to get some confidence back. And so, I just think my teammates that I owe a lot to my teammates for just supporting me and having confidence in me to get back going. So
you've come up big the last 2 postseasons for this team. I mean, what's that been like?
It's been great. The postseason is obviously the biggest time of the year, and you got to play good ball. So to play well in those big-time games it means a lot to me, and I'm just glad we can keep our season alive and keep playing as long as possible and try to win a national championship.
You got Casey on the dish tomorrow. What do you think about, or on the bump tomorrow, what do you think about what he's going to do?
I have 100% confidence in Casey. I mean, he's a really good pitcher, obviously. He's had a very good year, and so we're excited that we get to play behind Casey. I'm sure he's going to have a great game tomorrow.
Just overall, overall, what was it like playing in that stadium yesterday for the first time?
It was amazing. I think there's 20,000 plus fans there, and the majority of them are Hog fans. So the Woo Pig Sooie chant was loud and clear. Just gave me chills. It was a really cool feeling.
Coach Johnson comes out for a mound visit. You guys huddle around the pitcher. What's that mound visit like? And I know it's different for each pitcher that's out.
Yeah, it just depends on the situation. I think Loski's mound visit was a little tougher than Blaine's mound visit, but Johnson just tries to calm us down, tell us what we're going to do in the situation. Just tries to calm us down, get the pitcher back doing his thing. So, yeah, that's